Anthony Edwards has been in a bitter court battle with his new baby mama, 37-year-old Aisha Howard, as it pertains to their daughter, 4-month-old Aubrey Summers Howard. In newly filed documents, Ant had reportedly told the judge that he seemingly doesn't want to be involved in the baby's life when it comes to custody or visitation. The court documents say that paternity of little Aubrey was determined in December 2024, and it showed that Anthony is the father. Ant and his lawyers claim that he doesn't want to be granted visitation or custody of the baby. His only concern is child support. Ant and his lawyers claim that Aisha was trying to cheat the system by having Aubrey in California because she could potentially be granted more money in child support in the state. They argue that Aisha's real home state is Georgia and that she only moved to score a big payday. Aisha's conduct here is unjustifiable and a bad faith attempt to obtain a higher child support order, Ant's lawyer said in a statement to the courts. Aisha's conduct of manufacturing a false reality and using the party's child for financial gains should not be tolerated. Of course, Aisha fought back those statements by claiming that she did, in fact, move to California for her own reasons, not for the advantage of getting more money on child support. Despite her plea, a judge ruled that California lacks jurisdiction regarding child support, so the case will most likely be handled in Georgia. All right, fam, what do you think about this? On the surface, it seems really, really bad. I want to give dude the benefit of doubt that this is somehow a strategy that he's using to perhaps make the baby mama act right. You know, like, yo, I ain't showing you no attention, no love, I don't want nothing to do with the baby. You start acting right. Get up off me. You know, sometimes, people try to use those type of tactics. I say it's a flawed tactic because we're in the information age. We're on the internet. These type of things, when they get out, eventually the child is going to see it. They're going to hear about how daddy wanted nothing to do with me. And it's going to make them feel some type of way. Now, I know some dads don't give a damn about what their kids think of them. They just don't care. They're breeders. So they don't care how it turns out with the kids. They don't care nothing about all of that patching it up and be doing right by the kids stuff. They don't care nothing about that. They don't care nothing about protecting the kid. They only pay child support because they're forced to pay child support. They don't do it because they care about the welfare of the child or anything. So I get that part. But damn, how do you bring a child into the world and not want anything to do with your child? And I'm not even talking about years later when your child turns out to be somebody you can't recognize or somebody you want to disown, somebody who actually did something to perhaps even deserve you turning your back on them. I'm talking about an innocent 4-month-old baby. Something just don't sit right with me about that. I get it. Old girl sound like a gold digger. She sound like a good one too. She sound like the kind that would get a subscription to Sports Illustrated and know all about you while you're in high school.
Yeah.
She following you through high school, through college, and then that's when she make her move. All of a sudden she shows up at one of the games and she's sitting down there really, really close. Close enough where you and your buddies can see her. Go get her. You dig? Or she shows up at one of the parties. She just happened to be at one of the parties. And then you get your boy to go get her. Or maybe you have the courage to go and talk to her. And she has to pretend she knows nothing about you.
She got it.
Family, at this point, it's not a trap. If you know It's not a trap if you already know the outcome. It's not a trap. It's not a trap if you already know the outcome. This dude, look, yeah, it's his business. But since he's making it public, at the very least, it becomes a conversation piece, right? And I really look at this, it's really sad because the kids lose in the end. But I look at this as a cautionary tale. And that's how everybody should be really looking at it. Like, man, get to know the person that you're trying to procreate with. Having a child is the most important job on earth. Picking the person to have that child with is the most important decision you'll ever make in your life. That is the most important decision you'll make in your life. Because that person that you procreate with can bring you all the way down and can destroy your legacy. It's very important to be careful when you pick somebody who you're gonna procreate with. Some of us got some wild, wild west stories because we didn't take the time to choose wisely. I don't see how any man cannot be involved in their child's life. I look at dudes who don't be involved in their children's life. I'm talking about the ones who purposely, who could have action, but choose not to. They just choose not to have anything to do with their child. A child that they know that's theirs. It's been confirmed. This is yours. We took the DNA test. It's yours. On top of that, look like you. Everything. It's yours. Those type of dudes, I don't trust them. Because if a dude would do his own seed that way, if a dude would turn his back on his own seed, I know what it'd do to me.
Right.
Think about what I'm saying, fam.
Yeah, you right about this.
Like, this is mine. I created. This is me. This is my likeness. You know, this is me. This is mine. Friends come and go. Significant others come and go. But this for life. This is me right here. For life. I can't even fathom not being involved in my children's life. I might pop up at any time. I might call at any time. Hey, we're at the movies, Dad. Oh yeah? What y'all watching? I want to know. I'm in the mix. Yeah, man. I'm in the mix. But some dudes, they don't care. I wouldn't even want, let's say that was a strategy that my lawyer wanted to use. The lawyer thought that was a good strategy, or, tell you want nothing to do with the kid. Blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't want that on my record, period. I wouldn't want a rich man. A 23-year-old rich man who got his pick of the litter.
Right.
I mean, besides that, what would she want? So he knew what the play was. Mm-hmm. His friends warned him, I'm sure.
Right.
His family warned him, I'm sure of that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he went forward with it anyway. At this point, fam, I don't even feel sorry for these dudes anymore. When I see them getting caught up like that, first thing that comes to my mind is get him. Get his ass. Get him. Because there's enough information out there now for him to know better. He's had a number of warnings. It's just like the youngsters out there that's putting guns in people's faces and killing innocent people.
That's it.
I don't feel sorry for him because there's enough information out there for them to know to do better. There's enough information out there for them to know that they have options. And they choose to go down that destructive path. So they get what they get. You know what really throws me off about this particular case? Well, one of the things that really throws me off, dude got another baby mama
What?
that's got like a 1 year old, I believe. And I know this because they were on social media celebrating the birthday and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
What kind of woman would be with a dude who don't take care of his kids? What kind of woman would find that attractive? The type of woman who is now baby mama number whatever, who is the ex who about to fall back in line. He's just 23 years old and he got all these different babies. So you already know how that go. But she ain't worried as long as she get what she want out of it. And what do you think she want? Do you think these women really care about their child having a nice, wholesome, balanced upbringing with their father involved? Nah, man. They just want that paper. They want the paper and they want that accessory. I ain't talking about no purse or shoes. I'm talking about the baby. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.
So that is Willie D. Willie D live. Okay, I want to know, is that the baby mama that was on his, he had a reality show that was on Netflix. Well, it wasn't just his reality show, it's him and uh, two others, there's LeBron, him, and another one, the guy from Miami, I forgot what boy name, he used to, they had the perm. And, I think that's it. But they had a documentary that was about them three. And he had a girl pregnant on that. I wonder, is this the same girl or is this a different girl? No, it's got to be a different girl now. And he has a 1 year old. Okay, but how come he didn't see? Let me tell y'all something, man. This is for you young guys. I learned this the hard way. Women who you can't really see their true self, like you never see her without them eyelashes on. You never see her without that weave sewn in. You never see her without makeup, eyeliner. You never see without them big ass, like I said, I already said, the big ass eyelashes. You never see her face and see her true self. And then the only time you see her with her hair and her makeup not on is when she she's taking her weave out and she just needs to go get her hair done. But that's when she's wearing the baseball cap, but she still got on the eyelashes and the makeup. But she's just going. She rushing to get that weave so she can get her hair done. That hair ain't her real hair ain't gonna touch, ain't gonna see 24 hours. She gonna go ahead and get that hair done. Women like that usually don't make good. They are usually gold diggers. They don't love. I think the whole thing with this uh this young dude Anthony Edwards, who's a dope ball player. Um, I think that he's too young to realize that women who look artificial, aren't the ones you want to keep. You don't want to take them seriously. And I think he realized that this woman don't really like me. She just wanted to get my money. She don't love me. And I think once he realized that, he said, "Man, forget you and that baby." But it's too late now. You already have an attachment to her with this child. So and she know that now she gonna get you. He said this thing. What you 36 years, you 37 years old. Why do you want a 23-year-old boy? He's a young man. On the documentary, he was always playing video games and stuff. He's a young boy. He's a young, you know what I'm saying, transitioning into a man. You know what I'm saying? It always takes a little bit longer for us to kind of mature. But there's no excuse, man. Take care of your kid, man. If you got a kid, take care of it. Don't just, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Forget all that shit. I ain't gonna take care of the kid. Now you gotta take care of your kid, man. You got a kid, take care of your kid. You know what I'm saying? Um, but when they look like this, when you don't see them with they when they have their body done, the BBLs, anything tucked, that's not the one you want to keep. I wouldn't even play with them. Like even I'm first, you know what I'm saying, let alone keep them. I wouldn't even try to like, I'm just gonna hit this and keep it pushing. I wouldn't even hit it. I need to see you. And another giveaway of women that you don't want to keep is the damn tattoos. When they get them damn tattoos on their thighs and legs and all over their body, that's not the one you want to keep. Now, if you want to, I wouldn't even, like I said, I wouldn't even play with those. But if you want to go ahead and play with them, put a condom on and make sure it's a good condom. That way you don't mess around and get her pregnant. Now you trapped with her ass. You know what I'm saying? And she's gonna make your life a living hell. That's just my experience. Anyway, what y'all think about this video? Leave your comments and subscribe to Charles and Ezra. Hit the thumbs up button.